Good morning from a very pleasant Peterborough. I was working Wednesday, Thursday. I've got 5 days off, plenty to do. Where are we currently? I am cleaning out the filters. Just have a look at that. The bottom drain one is done. The skimmer can only restart when the pond has topped back up through the auto top-up system. I've just ordered some more filter wool because I'm running low, and the filter wool is working brilliant in the top of the shower. A further update on the Yamitsu UV. I got the two end caps, connected it all together, and it blew up. Yeah, and being an electrician from years and years ago, the smell of the UV ballast, oh, it brought back happy memories. But anyway, that's now dead, rest in peace. But the tube and the bulb and the end caps and the rest of it is absolutely fine, so I'll find something to do with that in the future. Quick message for Matt Williams. He sent the two little koi brooches, if you recall, and we had to paint them. Well, they're finished. I'm basically just going to show you the two completed fish, and in the comments you choose which you like. There's no particular prize, but it's just for Matt, just to see who's actually won, and then we shall tell you who actually painted the winning fish. So here's the fish. So I'm quite pleased with them. It was quite fiddly to paint when you get to grandad age. I had to get some oh, what do they call them, magnifying headband, so I did look like Mr. Magoo for quite some time, but they are very good for detailed work, really cheap. Where is it? That. So take my mask out of the way. A headband, and it's got different magnifiers on. I think you get a selection of about 4 or 5 in a box, and they are excellent. So anybody that's got failing eyesight that likes to do detailed work, you can't fail. They're absolutely fantastic. Further to that, people keep saying, is there anything that you can't do? Well, what I can't do is understand how my two new grandsons, Harry and Miles, I'll wave to them just in case they're watching in the future, and they somehow texted me, although they're only 3 months old, asking Grandad to build toy boxes. So currently I've got two toy boxes on the go, and I'm going to have to somehow inscribe their names on the back panel. I've got the lids to do. This base is already in, and this base is to do. These are the lids, and the base is ready to be chopped up. Lo and behold, I managed to find some new filters for my 3M mask, so I'm quite happy with that. Cat's out at the moment, having a walk with a friend, so I'm left in charge of the house. She's taking the sharp objects and the matches away, so I can't set fire to anything, which is quite good. We have planned a little trip away in the next 2-3 weeks, and we're going to incorporate 2 pond visits. One definite, one hopeful, and I'm not going to tell you anything more about that. We're getting quite excited, but when we actually get there, we will make sure we do a video and some kind of interview, and stay tuned. So yeah, happy with that. In the meantime, as this is my usual update video and I blurb about all sorts of rubbish, I will stop you there and come back. Cat will probably have something to say as well, I think we need to do a video on herbs, so I think she's got something planned there, but clearly if she's not here gallivanting around the country with a friend, it's not going to happen today. So take care for now, we'll be back soon. Right, one thing that I want to mention is filter floss. There's been a little bit of a development, you might not be aware of it. It's nothing big, but you may notice it if you use the same supplier as me. So I'll just show you what the filter floss looks like in my shower. So as you can see there, the filter floss is absolutely drenched in algae, and the water is now passing over and not through. So I got in touch with Finest Filters and says, look, I don't want to be a pain. Oh, hello Cat.
Hello Cat.
I don't want to be a pain, but have you actually changed the manufacturer of your filter floss? And they says, well, strangely enough, yes we have. I says, well, I normally order 25 to 30 mil, but when it's arrived, although it's the same density, it seems to be squeezed together really tight. So this is what it looks like. It's very difficult to tell, but for me that's maximum of 20. I dare say it could expand, and I don't think I've got any of the previous stock in. I'm looking through now. No, I think I've actually used it all. So I got in touch with Finest Filters and I says, look, your product's absolutely fine. I says, but you've either changed your process or you've changed your supplier, because it's too dense. The water is not passing through and leaving the debris behind. It's sitting on the top and then cascading over the edge. So they kindly sent me another roll of the original order, even though this is supposed to be 25 to 30 mil, and then I ordered 30 mil to 45, which is considerably deeper and hopefully will work a lot better. So yeah, the Finest Filters were really good. They were really honest. A young man called Kyle dealt with me and he kindly sent that out, another extra pile of filter wool. Those people that are toy box crazy, and you probably not many of you out there, this is how far I've got with the toy boxes. I know I'm drifting in and out, so this one's for Harry. I've cut that out of 18 mil. This is for Miles. And as ever, we're all guilty of drifting off subject, so back to koi stuff. Look what I've had to buy again. So I think Devon koi has suffered with blanket weed again. This will be the third time this year, which is, to be honest, it's unheard of. I only get it like once a year. This year, 3 times. So I've put a dose in last Saturday. My next one should be 10 days, but I'm going on holiday, so it'll be 9 days. Yeah, what's a day? So I will let you know how successful that is, and the toy boxes, and the change to the thicker filter wool, and then get back to you as soon as I can. One other thing is, a gentleman got in touch with me and he wanted the final EasyPod disc. It's been sat on the garage floor packed up with your address on for best part of 2 weeks. I think it might be an idea to either get in touch with me and say yes I want it or not, in which case there will be an EasyPod disc available to anybody who wants it. £30 including postage. There you go, I've said it. Anyway, see ya. Yes, I know it's nothing to do with koi, but I've got another project. I've got this old Marshall lamp. Now this Marshall lamp is broken, so basically it's just a box. An empty box, nothing in it. All the controls are dead, all the electronics have been ripped out. So I'm going to cut a hole in the side and put a single socket with 2 USBs. Single socket with 2 USBs. Connect an extension lead in the back and use the original power supply switch to turn everything on and off. That will be sat in front of our feet so we can plug in our phones. And I think that might be a little bit Gucci. or it might be a big failure. We shall see.
Well, hi folks. As you probably saw from earlier in the video, I'm back from gallivanting. So Steve now has the shark object, but as you can see, I haven't let him have the matches yet. We'll do that later. I'll make sure we can trust him. I'll be doing a video on some herbs later. Doing that before they are over in the autumn. I'll also a quick catch up when I do it on these little beasts for the deaf, hedgehogs, which we'll talk about, but that'll be coming up soon. So thanks everybody for watching. Thank you very much for all the subscriptions. Anybody new finds this and wants to find out more, then please subscribe, and we'll catch you in the next one.